session today. How's everybody feeling? Boy, this has been a crazy year. And I've been telling everybody for the beginning of last month of all these changes that's going to happen. I've told people over and over that whatever new energy that has came out, it's the beast and the dragon. And I also said it's going to be so much blood that's going to be shed on the grounds. Okay? And I've been telling people to watch. I've been telling people, I've been warning people to be careful and keep your mouth shut. That's that new energy that's today. It's not like it used to be. When we give you guys warnings, it's for a reason. I knew about the plans. I put that on TikTok or look at my videos. I told them that we was going to see fire behind houses and everything, what we've seen, all those different things. So if we giving you guys this information, I'm just trying to figure out what y'all don't listen. But do what you need to do. I said the industry is not a place for anybody anymore. Okay? It got away from love, music, and soul to where I want to control you, the situation, and your life. And it's so sad that we have the most beautiful souls that have literally have to lose their lives because of somebody about to trying to be in control of a situation that you didn't have the control of it anyways. So this is why I tell people all the time, we are here to be vessels for you guys. So you guys can hear the information. Now, we're not punk bitches at all when it comes to this information, okay? We share and we move on. Now, I don't go all the way into it because you never know who's looking, who got the problem or something like that. But what we're going to do, we're going to touch on some things from the spirit. And that's how I move, by the spirit. And sometimes I allow my connections come to me, and we're going to see if she be open to talk about what led to what it is today right now. Okay, now I'm not going by what nobody else say. When I pull for her energy is her energy, and that's just what it is. And usually when I say stuff, I mean what I say. Okay, so today we're going to pull her energy today, and we're going to see what she's going to tell us a little bit. We ain't going to get too far. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my things get too deep, But I'm going to leave stuff that's not supposed to be out. It's going to be out, okay? But I'm going to allow her to say what she need to say, okay? All right, Spirit, we got from Angel Stone. The life of Angel Stone. What are the sort of things with the family, the children, the people that's connected to her? Ooh. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of deception. Too much. This is before anything was being talked about. Before she did any videos about her businesses or anything like that. She already had snakes in the pastures. She already had the sheeps in sheep clothing that was around her. And she was really trying to really get her life together, which is okay. That's okay because she has a lot of ancestors that's a walk around her. It's a lot of different things that was going around her. So she had a lot of protection, okay? A lot of protection. So she didn't have to really worry about anything because Spirit was still working on her every day. Let me block you because I'm not about to deal with it. Bye. So what I say, exposure, this is the time of exposure. So we're going to see with Spirit. Hey, love and light. Okay, so she was dealing with a lot of bad habits. Spirit is showing me she was dealing with some type of addiction. It could have been pills. It could have been something. But what I'm saying, people was really already doing stuff to her body. I'm seeing illnesses that was pushed upon her to get her out the way. I was seeing a lot of that type of dark skin, like gray skin. She always had a beautiful skin tone, anyways. But this type of color was like a gray black. It was like more like working death energy. She's letting me know it was a lot of things that was trying to be pushed on top of her, a lot of toxic things that was going on. So they was trying to get her addicted to different things. It could have been drugs and different things like that. She's showing me something. Ooh. She came right through. I'll say this, and I'm not gonna go too far with that. What was inside of that van was not what y'all see. So whatever who was there that was supposed to have been connected to her was not who they were. Um, I'm gonna tell you this. She went through a battle. She went through a battle before she lost her life. And I'll say to that. Inside of the van. Leading out into the ground. Okay? Now I want y'all to, because you got to remember, got to be careful what I say. So everything that happened was inside. Okay? She already got effed up inside. I'm seeing something into the arm. Okay? And she had no protection. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm doing a reading about Angel Stone. That's what I'm doing. I'm pulling her energy. Okay? I have to be very careful. Okay? I will say this. What happened inside that van? At going to her source leaving, they did her wrong. And I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? See, you got to be careful when you got gifts like this, because it can get very scary. But I would say this, if you got a great mind and y'all can think and you understand that something just didn't make sense out of 9 people, only one person. Wow. Okay? It's showing me here crushing. And she was looking for air. Okay? And what's so powerful about it, she was calling to God. She was praying for peace. Okay? But she was still in the physical until the crush kept it being crushed on her. Okay? So she had her ancestors that was with her. Okay? And Spirit is showing me it was not an accident. Period. Now, Spirit is showing me too, it's a lot of platters that was in the middle of this shit. I don't trust her kids. Most disrespectful kids that you've ever seen in your life. Take. This is the energy that I'm picking up. Took. Ashamed of their mother. Shame. Lazy. Childish. Spoiled. And everything that was around her wanted what she had. There is no reason that she was still working the chitlin line when she made so much money. Okay? She got to the point to where enough was enough for her. She wanted to live something to her grandbabies. But she ran into the devil for real. And I don't know what's going on. I think she signed something again to bring more money to come in. There might be the little concerts and different things that she was doing. And don't listen. I know all about the Bible. I know how to do all that. I know about all 66 books, okay? All right? So I don't need none of that on my life. All right? I know how to pray. I know how to manifest. I know how to do everything. Right now, we tapping into something totally different. Okay? I live a spiritual life. I don't live for the churches and stuff like that. That's what y'all do. I am a spiritualist, okay? So I know about all 66 books. I know all about it, okay? But right now we're on her. All right? Thank you so much. Because we don't want to get that confused. I'm a spiritualist. All right? What I believe is what I believe. Okay? So that, just, enjoy the show. All right? But she was working because she lost a lot of money. And I tell people all the time, if you don't read the fine lines, that might be the end of you. And trust me, she's not the first and she won't be the last. But this time I think she pushed too hard. And but I'm saying the people that's connected to her is the reason why this was the demise of her life. These is the people that was sitting right on top of her head, smiling in her face, did her in. See, what she should have did was move in silence. But she wanted to get it out, and I'm so glad that she did that. Okay? I'm glad that she did. Nobody respected her. Maybe because she was a dark-skinned woman. And you know how the game goes. She too black. She too ugly. She this, she that. She this, she that. She this. The things that she liked, the things that she loved the most, they took from her. Okay? So she had to get into her own little bubble. And she had to learn how to move in silence. But then something tipped everything. Because everything was showing me moves in within 2 months. To where she was like, I'm saying what I need to say. I might lose my life for this. But this got to come out. And she was in fear of her life for the last 3 years. Spirit is showing me they was trying to get her out a long time ago. Okay? Only reason why they didn't do it 3 years ago because she didn't push it till today. That day when she put the video up there. Okay? She was doing some sounds. Because when you get up on social media, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you already put the information out there. And if anybody could just share, tag, and different things like that, the information was out there. But you got to say it was some power situations that was bigger than her. Okay? And I need you guys, this lady was a spiritual woman as well. You know what I'm saying? And something is showing me too. She was invited to something. And they wanted her to do something for them. Whoever that is. And she was proud that they thought a little bit of her. But she seen something. She seen that demon again. And it scared her again. Okay? I'm seeing a whole collection of a lot of people had a lot to do with her leaving here, guys. And it's so sad. And it's because of all control over her rights, her royalties and everything like that. They was been trying to silence her. Here you go right here. That was her crown around her, trying to protect her. So she had a lot of ancestors that was trying to protect her. She was getting phone calls. She was being threatened. Every time you turn around, she was breaking down with some type of illness, blood. I'm seeing a lot of blood problem. Okay? I don't know if she had kidney problems or whatever, but I'm seeing blood going in the body and out the body. Okay? Oh my goodness. Merlin, it's 5 o'clock. I wish you just would have moved in silence. Spirit is showing me. And when I say they were so activated, oh my God, they had the, she was the mark, and they made sure. They made sure. And I don't know why Spirit is, oh my God, something ain't right. Ain't no way. 9 people. And she the only one. I think they did what they need to do. It was a night. The roads was clear. I think they did what they need to do inside that van. And I believe they made it look like an Addison. Yeah. But they already did what they needed to her inside of that van. Okay? Why didn't none of them get a scrap? They had already left out of there. They covered it up very good. You know, they got people that can cover some shit up, right? Yeah, so no. No. No, ma'am. Think about left eye. Same thing. Same thing. Nobody had a mark but her. And you got to understand, in this game, people will pay you off to shut your mouth. And it could be your own goddamn kid, your own husband, and everything like that. I don't trust no bitch. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't trust no bitch. Okay? Because what it's showing me, the snakes that was in front of her, I don't even trust her fucking kids. Okay? And as y'all see, as the months go in, they're going to tell on themselves, her children. Okay? Raggedy asses. Her kids had grudges over her. It was never enough. The more she did for him, for her kids, the nasty they was. They had a lot of grudges, allegedly, towards their mama. And I say allegedly. Okay? There was never enough that she could do for them kids. They were taking and taking from her. Money and everything, especially when she was in the hospital. And I'm saying that she was in the hospital like 5 times. Okay? She was walking for a long, long time, and people didn't even know. Okay? And what I mean walking dead is that they was doing so much stuff to her body was so sick and fragile. And if you look at her videos leading to it, you can see the change for where she was. You know what I'm saying? They will do on top of everything in the energy. When you don't listen and do what they tell you to do, you will not make it through. So we looking at her on TV and stuff around that. I knew years ago, I said something was wrong with this woman's skin. Because she've always had that beautiful tone. But the tone went from my color to black. Okay? And I mean to the point to where her face looked like it all the soul. You know, you'll meet some people that soul catchers. Especially when you have a high vibrating energy. You know, she was spiritual anyways. Anytime you do that type of music and stuff like that, they're very spiritual. Okay, so she understood about her rishas. She knew about her ancestors and different things like that. That's what keeps her until her last day. Okay, so she always had that protection. You know what I'm saying? And they were really making it very hard for her to really survive. You know, losing, not to have no money. She could have had lost her house, lost 2 times over. But Spirit kept her moving. Okay? But it was a lot of grudges that she had.
Thanks, Mom.
You walk in the water should be, I don't think it's too hot though. So she really didn't have nobody to trust. Nobody. Especially when she was in the and that show with them girls and stuff like that. She had a lot of women that could not stand her because she had her own way of doing things. You blocked too. We don't need you over here. I don't know why you're in black people's business once again. Move everything up out of here. Okay? So she had a lot of helpers that was jealous because she was a very smart woman. You know, people, the ones who really respect her, they enjoy, and the men. And I'm gonna think that's what a lot of things people spirit is showing me too. She's letting me know people were jealous because she can pull them men too. That chocolateness, honey, them men she was pulling, and she had some men that wanted that woman. And like how this little black, ugly ass black woman, blah blah, how she do this because when you are a star seed and you are born with that type of gift and you got that type of energy, men love that and they flock to that. Okay? But they didn't want her to have like relationships with people. They made sure that they would tear up everything that she tried to do in that industry. Okay? And her passion was music. Right? The story of the music. Love. Black men. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that, and she was a conscious singer. You see what I'm saying? When she did the black man, oh my God, that made us respect the black man so much more because on her voices. You see what I'm saying? So she was very conscious of what she tried to do. And a lot of people just didn't like that. Oh my God, they didn't. Oh my goodness. They did my baby wrong. Fake smiles. She had nobody in her life to help her. Oh my God. It's like her phone was being bugged and everything. She couldn't trust nobody and she synced because she sits in a 3D. So she saw that. When Spirit is someone, she let me know when she was doing that video in her house, she said they kept calling me to warn me, shut up. And she continued to talk because she had to take the information and get it out here. She knew it was over. So she felt in her mind, well, if I gotta go here, everything is coming out. And I'm saying, hopefully, and what I'm saying she got something put to the side of information and stuff like that. That's going to come out as well. But it's not connected to people that she thought because she couldn't trust nobody. Them snakes was in the pasture. Poor baby. I'm still mad about it. Ooh, Angie, I wish you just would have just let it go, baby. God was still providing in your life, love. And she's letting me know, she said she was already walking dead. They were doing so much to her body. She said she didn't think she was going to think through nothing any else. She said it was getting to the point she was having cramps in the stomach. She said she felt like her food was being tainted and everything. So leading to that death, she was going through some stuff. But one thing I love about her, she was on that thing. She was going to them high places with the universe. You know, she understood it. She understood that she was standing in darkness. Okay? She knew it. She knew she was about to go out. She already had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Spirit is showing me. So she already knew. Okay? I don't believe everything that you hear. One thing, when you got power and money, they can make anything disappear. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. She was always a money magnet. She always knew how to get money. That's why she was still working. Couldn't even hardly hold her head up. Her last show, she was in so much pain. So a lot of people don't know that. She was already sick in the stomach and everything. But oh, the universe got her now. She ain't got to worry about nobody hurting her no more. That's for sure. Digging, she was digging. She was digging some dirt. She found out a lot of stuff, more stuff than the stuff she even put up on that video, baby. She was looking for it. Yes, a lot. And I'm seeing a lot of shit with her kids. It was a lot of stuff. It kind of reminded me of Wendy's. What her name? Williams? Wendy Wildum? Yes, her. Yes. Same thing. They was on their way to try to do her the same way. So she was looking, she ain't no dumb woman. And she was looking for some shit and she found it. Okay? Yes. So she was on it. You know, that's when she started really opening her mouth about what was going on. But you think about every story, all the way from Selena and everything. When you know somebody is playing with you, playing with your money and stuff like that, and somebody is controlling your situation, controlling your money and different things like that, guess what? We all get upset. We all get mad and different things like that. But see, when you in the eye, you can't. Because it's always somebody that's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger than you. That's in control of all things. And that's called power. She had a lot of ones in that energy that made shit happen. In and out the jail. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Yes. Won't be the first, won't last. And I'm seeing nicknames. When they want to make a move, they got a nickname for it. You know, one thing I know, people know how to do codes. We learned that from the mob. I ain't got to say nothing. I got a pet name for you, you know, or fly over the moon or something like that. That's what she's telling me. She said it was a pet name that they named. And when they say that pet name, that means it's over. Okay? So it could have been over the moon or something like that and something like that. But they have a way. They have their own code of ethics for them. And when they do that, boom, you look at the rappers and different things like that, it's a code. When it's a time that code for shit to hit, boom, then we see it on TV. And it's just what it is. But she was dirting. She was digging. She found that information. Okay? Creeping. She had a lot of people creeping around her house and different things like that. She was always getting lost phone calls, letters into the mail and different things like that. I'm seeing people putting shit in her food, even when she couldn't even trust to go to have a regular meal. Every time she got to eat that food, she gets sick in the hospital. So they was trying to do her for a long, 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 long time. As she was holding on, y'all, with her last breath. I want to thank you, Angel. Let me come up in here and let me pull this to you, honey. She says she don't want me to know too much of everything because it's not good. It's not safe for nobody. But what I'm giving you is enough. It's enough for you to understand that it was wrong. I should be here. You know. Whew. The empty. She said an empty van. My God. Did what they did to do. And then everybody flew out of the fucking truck. And then here come the lie. I really don't believe this woman was hit with no truck. She dollared a lot of bullets. She dodged a lot of bullets for a long time. She tried to stay away from the negativity. She tried to get away from these crazy people. And I don't know why she telling me crazy people. Dark, demonic people. She said she tried to get away from them. She said they didn't want her. She was too black. She said that's what they helped her. I ain't laying with that ugly bitch. She too black. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah. And she did not conform to what everybody else was doing for no money. Okay? But she was protected by a lot of haters, though. So the haters was the ones who supposed to be close to her, protected by haters and hellers. So she couldn't trust nobody, y'all. Oh my God. And as the months go by, I'm telling you, shit gonna hit. And I need to say that. Our kids ain't no fucking good. Negative. They didn't care about their mama. They didn't show her no love. Poor baby. But you got all the love to the universe now, baby. So sad, these kids, you give them 100% and they take you 1% and then they do you wrong. Same way with Winda's son. He knew exactly what the hell he was doing. But a mother's love, I don't care how trifling you is, how nasty you is, we mothers still love you. You can rob us and everything, we'll love you tomorrow. Fuck all that. No. Uh-uh. No. No. She was tired. Her soul was tired. Arguing all the time, being disrespectful in her face and different things like that. And the only thing she wanted was family. And she wanted to be happy. I don't trust none of the baby daddies. Listen, nobody was nobody. But you know, when they in the industry, they were programmed to not feel shit. I'd never say I would rather be in a box and poor, but still have my family with me and my kids healthy. And I have nobody taking me onto my mind and everything's about me for money. Okay? But these people in the industry, they will lose their soul for fame and greed. She didn't want that. She just wanted what she worked for. She tapped into the demons. She was hooked. She knew it was over. She knew it. She knew her spirit was already gone. She knew she only had a short time. She was, you know what I'm saying? But God made it peace for her. God didn't let them, they didn't let her die like that. Because I'm seeing all the beautiful lights of beautifulness from the universe for her. All what you put out, so shall be. You can't go through this world thinking you're going to do anything to people. She's a queen, baby. She going to always still be that queen, baby. She done stepped into her power on the other side. They would respect her on the living. But she about to step in some power like she was supposed to. Standing up on that spotlight. Her name will move on forever. For the ones who didn't have the story or didn't know her, didn't rock her music, that was a lover of Angel Stone. People will see the real person now. And it's so sad that you have to die before the world to respect you. Go ahead, rise. Go ahead, queen, and rise, honey. You did it. You made it. She don't have to feel how she fed. People taking her money. I mean, can you imagine 12 years of somebody taking money and you didn't even know that they messed it up? For real? That's just anybody. Think about Selena. When she found that woman that was robbing her, she didn't think that was going to be her last moment. She tried to get about her business. But when information comes out and you get exposed, then what you gonna do? She wants to be back. She didn't want to leave here, she's telling me. She said she want to come back. But you can't come back now, baby. They made sure of that. She's in a place right now. Because when you go through trauma like she did, she's not up there. She's in the middle, sitting in a jar. Yeah. So she's stuck. Whoever this demonic woman that's in the industry, yeah, 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 glass. And guess what? The people, hey baby Risey, that's connected to her, they're unfazed. They don't care if she lied or denied, lived or died. They didn't care. Ain't nobody crying for her, baby. She knew it. Nobody was crying for her. Okay. So this is what Spirit, I would love to say more, but she told me to be careful. I know the information, but I can't put out like I want to. So I just skimmed over it. But the little information that I gave, you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I try not to really get deep with that because it can be real deep. And we don't want no problems, okay? But she allowed me to pick some of the energy on here for you guys to let you know it was some lies. A lot of lies. And y'all going to see a lot of information that's coming out. You're going to see a lot of her kids open their fucking mouth lying. Okay? It's going to be a lot of deceptions with her kids. I'm seeing it. I don't know. His big head ass. And I don't know why I keep seeing her son, but he was a very spoiled, disrespectful, unhappy young person because his mama, her career was moving on, his was not. The daughter, she was just too regular disrespectful, don't want to be let get her own money and everything. So both of them was terrible as fucking children. Okay? You know, you got the enemy sitting right in your own goddamn kids, and y'all gonna see. Sit back. You're going to see a lot of shit that's going to hit. They'll never find out who did it to her, though. You will never. It's shit bigger than that situation. So, you know, she be another soul that's in a jar from the industry, okay? A whole collection of them, okay? And I've been talking about forever about the souls in the jars in the industry, okay? But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. She woke me up with it this morning. I just wanted to say touch on a couple little different things. I couldn't do all I wanted to because she stopped me for a lot of reason. But I would say this, it's a lot of lies. And the exposure is here. All right, this is your girl Mama Sessions. Thank you for tuning in.